Scotland. The land of enlightenment. The land of progress. The land of science. The Glasgow City Council wants to modernise the transport infrastructure so that the city remains the vibrant industrial metropolis that it is today in the future as well. With your transport company, you're as good as predestined for this sort of contract. The shipyards on the Firth of Clyde have been famous for their sturdy boats for quite some time. New processes for the mass production of high-quality steel are now opening up previously undreamt of possibilities. A member of the City Council recently proposed to you during a pheasant hunt whether you'd like to supply his friends in the shipbuilding industry with this essential material. Coal and iron are available in abundance in the areas around Glasgow. Off to the blast furnace with them.
Okay, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. Looks like we're going to be working with the city of Glasgow today. So it looks like we actually have a few more resources. So we have steel, which is being produced over here at the steelworks. So we need coal and iron, which is relatively close, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then it looks like we might also be dealing with whiskey, I'm guessing, and fish as well. So first things first, it wants us to connect up to the steelworks here, and it doesn't look like we actually have a road network that leads it, so let's work on that first. Build a handy dandy road. There we are. And then let's get some cargo started. Okay, so this actually looks like it connects both. So, yes, it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and Nah. Actually, let's just build an unload stop right here for that. Maybe build another one right across so that the other ones can just keep going. I don't know if that's actually going to work. We'll see how one does. But we do need one station here. OCD, come on. And then we're going to need another one way over here. We'll set it right here. That'll start that. Now we need some road depots. There we are. And then let's just do 4 of each for now. So we'll do 8 total of the covered horse-drawn carriages. There we are. 2, 3, 4. We need our line first. Line number 1. And line number 2. Oops, no, that's not right. Okay, can we delete this? There we are. New line. Try this again. And that is line 2. Now let's assign 4 and 4. Okay, start it up. Let's see how this goes. Nice little convoy. The drop-off just lets them leave it here. Doesn't take them nearly as much space. Looks like we're already getting a backup even with these, so we might end up needing more than that. Because I do want to keep this going as much as possible. And since we have all the money in the world anyways, there's no point not to. Okay, hurry up. This is what I want to test. And if I get too many, it might be worth it just to build one on that side and then one on the other side. So now occasionally those can get a little backed up.
The shipyards crave steel for colossal tubs. The bigger the better. But it doesn't get there all by itself.
Deliver 10 steel in the industrial area of Glasgow. Okay, so kind of the same thing. We're going to build... We actually do need one of these now, either way. So let's build ourselves that truck station. This will be for the steel, specifically. And then we're just going to build another unloading station. Right there looks good. Set up our line. This is line number 3. There we are. Could not... Oh, there's no road. Okay, so let's build a road real quick. And, you know, let's go ahead and just do that, I think. That seems like the most efficient route. Even with the little tunnel that they have to build. Okay, now we're gonna build 4 more of these. And these are gonna get assigned to Route 3. We are well below our transport needs, unfortunately. But we are producing steel. That's better than nothing. Okay, I will look at the land use. Okay. Don't really have much steel to drop off now, unfortunately. But we will. In fact, there's our first burst right now. Yeah, it's because we don't have enough iron ore. And we are fairly behind on running these as well, so maybe some more trucks might be in order. These little guys can't quite keep up with the demand. 23%, 13%, which is not great. And this one is only at 1%, but we also are hardly producing any right now. I might just end up building more trucks already. I know it don't really matter about... Yeah, there's a lot going on there. But I also don't want to create a backlog. Guess maybe wait until I've made a little bit of a profit.
Your deliveries of high-quality steel make it possible to build particularly seaworthy ships. Time to make use of these robust steamers. Sustenance for the city's working masses is found out on the islands. Delectable fish swim in the sea. And the distilleries on the Hebrides produce an absolutely exquisite whiskey. It's called the Water of Life. Get out there and explore the area. Every ship needs a harbor, and your venture needs a particularly good one.
Alright, now we're going to get out onto the ocean at last. So first things first, let's build that cargo, or that harbor. That looks connected to me.
Help to build a shipyard so that it won't be long before you can call a beautiful ship your own.
That's a little disgusting to look at, but we're not going to look at it. That's fine. And then it's gonna build this. I don't want to build it into the mountain. Well, I guess we'll build it right next to it. Side of navigable waters.
Buy a stately boat that will sail you safely through the wild waters of the Western Isles on your daring expedition.
Okay, and as before, just click on the shipyard and buy yourself a ship.
Explore the Western Isles to obtain whiskey for the city.
And like I saw earlier, that's way over here, so we'll just start on that. Got to build a line from here to here. And we'll assign the ship to that line. And there she is. Beautiful. Steam up in the harbor. So we'll progress this when the ship gets all the way out there. Beautiful water physics.
Industry is buzzing. Thanks to your services, its need for steel is always covered. In contrast, a lack of personnel looms on the horizon. Nowadays, the city's working class is outrageously spoiled. The workforce is rebelling more and more against the prevailing working conditions. On the other hand, in the Highlands, countless hungry people wait gratefully for employment. All that needs to be done is to get them to the city. Build a railroad in the wild west of the Highlands so that this remote stretch of land finally experiences the blessings of modern civilization.
Build a passenger station in each of Glasgow and Fort William and use tracks to connect the stations. Okay. Let's briefly think about where we want this to be. Could use the terminus. Just kind of like... Okay, so it arrived. Could break a lot of buildings, and or break not so many buildings. This is right in the middle of the city, though. Or, we could build it slightly outside the city. We do have a nice little area here. It's not connected to the road that way, though. I also don't know if... Well, whatever. We'll just experiment and try it out. Let's build ourselves a track. Narrowly avoiding that road. Maybe. Come on, you can do it. Collision, huh? Let's kind of go alongside the road, I think. And we'll leave it right here for now while we figure out where... Oh my. Oh no. What have I done? It's terrible. Okay, and then let's build another one right here. And that'll connect the two. There we are.
Supply the city of Glasgow with workers none the worse for wear who haven't fallen victim to the Union's pipe dreams yet.
Okay. Now what we'll do is we will build bus stops. We're gonna have one right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll have another one like right here. Maybe another one over here.
These days, big landowners' fleecy balls of wool now graze where families of farmers once cultivated their patches. Lady McDougal asks for help. She wants to know if all her little sheep are still together.
Okay.
Help with accounting. Look to see if all the sheep are still there.
And now wants to get some sheep, but let's get this bus project finished first. Probably one more down here. Well, there's not much over here, so I don't think I'll actually need that one. We have 3. And then let's build that road depot. What are trams? I want to look at trams real quick. I'm noticing this. Vehicles. Horse-drawn streetcar. They both carry people. Okay, but does it need like a specific type of streets? Let's try this. Hold on. Because that might be a little more efficient than buses. I did not want to touch that. Okay. Delete. There we are. And this is line 5. Let's see if this thing can go on the line. It cannot. Okay, so it needs something else. So let's get rid of this. Let's bulldoze this, because I don't think I can use that just yet. This is a type of road or something? Ah, upgrade streets with tram tracks. Okay, well, I'll play with that a little bit later. I do not have time. And let's get some people started. Okay, that'll start off with that. And then let's do the same thing over here in Glasgow. And set ourselves a line, new line. Thank you. Like so. And then do the exact same thing and buy a bunch of these guys. Bigger city, let's buy 8. And away they go. Oh, what's going on? Cargo stop cannot be used by passenger vehicles. Did I accidentally... I did. There we are. Okay. And then... Oh, we need a train as well, don't we? Let's build a train depot. Let's have the train depot facing the correct way. Buy some tracks for it. There we are. My vehicle. Let's see. This one goes the fastest, and it's also the newest. I do like using the newer ones. Let's see. That'll do. Okay, now we need a line. This is line 7. Oh. And we will assign our new train. Line 7. Okay, and now while that's going back and forth, let's find some sheep. I guess we just click on these. Oh, I see, there's the little sheep all over. There's another one.
All the people in charge have dozed off from all the county.
Thought I saw another one. But I guess maybe not. Or that it just didn't want me to have to click on all of them. I guess that'll work. Make some noise. How do I do that? Hold on. Where's the train? I know this is a button. Well, that didn't work. Make some noise. I might have to look this up. Oh well, I'll figure that out in a little bit. What I did want to do is I wanted to build my headquarters. Because it makes me feel fancy. We're just gonna build our headquarters in the middle of the commercial district. That makes a bit of sense. There we are. Even though it doesn't look like much, it is home. Our company is losing value. That's fine. Well, people are lining up to leave. Let's see how it's looking on the other side. Excellent. Okay. How... Well, people in charge have dozed off from all the counting of sheep. Make some noise to wake them up again. Okay. Oh, what's this? I can't click on that. Prohibited area. Okay, so I'm guessing I can't touch that. Yeah, it's not gonna let me touch that. That's weird. I don't know what that is. You know, it's funny, every time I hear the little ding that I made money, all I can think of is Tropico with the notification sound. It's almost identical. Yeah, I don't know. Make some noise. This is so disgraceful. What can you do? It's a safe path for the train, which has 31 people, so that'll be that mission taken care of. I still need to figure out how to make noise, but I feel like maybe that'll pop up. Maybe I'm missing something. I tried honking maybe in the city? No, that didn't work. Huh. I don't know. I don't believe they've explained this one. Okay, well there's our people. Newly arrived to Glasgow. Beautiful. You know, I'd be a little scared to stand there, I think. Big old drop over the city. Maybe one day I'll try and make a railroad that's just ridiculously high. See how high it'll let me go. Instead of how low it'll let me go. Okay, I know for a fact that people came here. So why did I not get credit for that? Because there was 31 people who arrived at this station. I wonder if it has to do with the trams? No? Huh. Oh, I gained another one. How are these looking? Oh, these are just fine. Okay, so trams are keeping up, no problem. The streets actually look,
the new workers from the
look
Highlands
empty.
are remarkably productive as they slave away. To keep them in a good mood and make sure they don't fall for any kinds of rebellious activities, precautionary sedation is called for. Whiskey from the Western Isles is excellently suited to this purpose. Supply the city with cheap booze that pacifies the dissatisfied so that subversive activities don't get started. Plunge into the wonderful world of spirits. Thanks to your supply, no one will be left high and dry.
Deliver 25 whiskey to the commercial area of Glasgow. So I should be already getting whiskey because this port is close enough. I think I just need somewhere to bring it to because I don't have anything close to this. So let's build.
Without fail, some of the whiskey oddly disappears in transit. Is it likely that it evaporates out on the open seas? Is it the legendary angel share that imperceptibly vanishes there? If it is, then the angels must be awfully thirsty.
Okay, well, now I have another one to think about.
A ship sails through the locks of the Inner Hebrides, rolling from side to side in peculiar curves. Word has it that cheerful singing coming from the steamer was heard on shore.
Find the ship. Okay, well, I already did that.
Captain Klein says the ferrymen are very poorly paid, so they might have occasionally treated themselves to a sip from the cargo. That just won't do, of course. If at all, then they ought to get drunk like self-respecting people do it, inside a good pub where it's nice and cozy.
Okay, so I have to supply the pub with whiskey. I also have to just deliver whiskey in general to the commercial area, which I think that's the commercial area anyways. So let's build ourselves here it is. That truck station. Okay, that's messing with me. Come on. There we are. And then that'll collect from the harbor. And then let's also build a truck unloading stop right next to the pub. We'll build ourselves a line. Line 8. And then let's build 4 of these guys. And then to line 8. And then I think that should supply us with whiskey normally. Maybe not. Oh, nope, there it goes. Is it just not? Let's see. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna supply us with whiskey just fine. We've made progress on Make Some Noise. 2 out of 3. Oh, is it related to what I built? Because I built this and I built the pit stop over here. Let's try that. Let's just build something. What do we need? Do we need anything? I don't think we really need anything. What's this? Player ownership tool. Upgrade streets with player ownership to regulate automatic changes. Oh, I'm not going to do that. It's locked anyways. So I don't think I really need anything. I guess I could build another bus stop. Sure. Let's build one up here.
What's going on here? Oh yeah. Inventory's over and done with. The sheep are all there. Madam, sir.
Okay, yeah, so that was it. Awesome. That's one thing out of the way, and then I guess since I have it now, we'll go ahead and add to it. We'll just do that. Now the trams are going all over the city. I guess I could prioritize that a little bit better. Maybe have certain trams only go to certain places. I feel like that would be a lot of lines, though. Can you micromanage the lines, I wonder? I know you can assign them to a line, but... I'll have to play with that a little bit later. Okay, well, while we're waiting, we do have plenty of alcohol to go around, I think. Where did... It's already made it stop. Yeah, we have plenty of whiskey, so that'll supply us in no time. So let's think about these things, because we're still very much behind. And actually, we're very much behind on this, so I think it might be worth it to build some more. No, I don't want to break it down. But I do think I want to buy more of these, so let's double what we have. It's not important, but I do want to kind of keep up with it out of a habit. Because the more we're transporting, the more money we're making. Eventually I would probably do the same thing and just upgrade how many we have here. Ooh, maxing out the cargo as well. It might be worth it to add a cart. Yeah, we are upping that. Yeah, you know what? Let's tell you to go home. Okay, what happened to all the people on it? I didn't expect that. Well, anyway. Okay, so you're in there now. So, what can we do here? Sell, clone, edit. What I want to do is I want to add a cart to you. Let's buy 2 for good measure. Okay, now back on the line. There we are. Okay, so that'll supply more people. How's our supply chain doing over here? Not that much better. I thought maybe doubling the amount of trucks that I have would do something. Might be time to upgrade and add an additional stop for the trucks. Because we're getting a little bit of a traffic jam going. Is there a way to see...
Slanted, as they say around here. Lately, people have been quenching their thirst and staying dry at the same time.
Perfect. Alright, so that's that out of the way. As I was saying, I wonder if there's a way to see... Okay, so you can see the line statistics. You can actually see if they're maxing out what they have. Interesting. That is very good to know. So this is a good thing to keep track of, to see how your transports are doing and if they're running a positive or a negative. Beautiful. What about vehicles? Same thing, that's just an individual breakdown of all the vehicles. Stations. Looks like that's a good way. Oh, I see. So very poor, so I could add a lot of transport to this. Same thing to the coal. So everything's good except for that. Town. Okay, what is... So I see very good, very good. I'm guessing that's transportation? Can I click on this and figure out what that is?
Thanks to you, throats are well lubricated all over Glasgow. But on an empty stomach, the water of life makes people anything but lively. What's required is a sound basis in the form of solid food. A new dish is currently on everyone's lips. Deep-fried fish with deep-fried potatoes. What a culinary delight! Help this masterpiece of British cuisine to triumphant progress. Your services are going to stuff the city's jaws and provide fishing operations on the Atlantic with record sales.
Okay, so it wants me to build a cargo station at the fishery here and use the tracks to connect it to Glasgow. So I'll look at that in a moment, but interesting. Okay, so I'm already kind of overburdened a little bit, I think, with the railway and roads. I wonder... Okay, well, let's not waste too much time. I guess I can build a cargo station here. And maybe just go through the mountains, do you think? Well, that wouldn't really supply it with fish. Maybe something a little closer to home. This one would kind of go... Okay, maybe it's better to do the terminus at this point. This would supply a good chunk of it with fish. Problem is the track. That's gonna get expensive. Unless maybe what I can do... That's not really connecting with fish though. What to do, what to do? Thinking I almost want to make just a direct shot, so it's like we'll start here. Right next to someone's home, because that's, you know, how you do that. Questions. That'll work. Let's build it up a little bit. Too much? Yeah, it's gonna go right into the hill that way. Man, the aesthetics can be a little bit difficult to work with sometimes. As it is, the city's more or less doing the same. Okay, what about this way? Let's change tactics a little bit. Okay, so that leads there. Okay, so what we're going to do, and this is going to be a little expensive, but I have a lot of money. Maybe not. Maybe I can find a decent path. Construction not possible. Okay. Okay. So it's kind of out of the way like this. But now we're going to have a problem. And that is we're about to go right into the mountains. But maybe we can make a path. Kind of what I'm thinking is, oh, well, I guess we're going through tunnel anyways. You know what? Why not, though? Why not go through a tunnel? It's expensive. It's really expensive. That's why. Okay. Let's see if we can find a better route that doesn't result in us tunneling. No, that's tunnel. Okay, a little tunnel there. We can make that work. And then let's just kind of wiggle through the mountains, right? Ooh, the game's stuttering a bit. Does not like this pathfinding. Oh man, this is going to be a pain if I miss something. Okay, yeah, that's really expensive. And I've dug myself into a little hole. Let's wrap around this way instead. And like so. There we go. There we are. Okay. Now we're back. That wasn't too bad. And this way we can kind of go around the city and not have to worry about the tracking too much. Okay, so let's kind of stop right here. Because what I do need to do is I need to build another track. Or station, I mean. So what I think I will do is I'll just have him right here. And then... maybe like this, actually. Maybe we'll do this. And And then we'll do the track here. I have to figure out where the other track is. Yeah, too much slope. Okay. Oh, it's actually right here. I missed it entirely. Too much slope. This might be a problem. Maybe we can wrap around like so? Oh, this is so expensive. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna do something a little stupid, but it might just work. Because this certainly isn't. Because I need it to go down. Too far? Probably. Okay, we're gonna make this work. We are gonna make this work. I don't know how. I don't know how yet. I just blew up a tree. Okay, I don't stop it. I have a plan. I don't know if you would call it a good plan, but it is a plan. Okay, I went too far. Come on. Okay, I don't want to build any more tunnels if I can help it. I said I don't want to build any more tunnels if I can help it. Okay. Wonder of engineering is what this is about to be. That is so expensive. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I have money. Can I possibly... Oh, perfect. I can make it connect. No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay, so how do we make this work then? Too much slope. Okay, I'm gonna have to like wrap around, I think. Just slowly wrap around until I'm able to make this. This is so ridiculous. But hey, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay, I went too much. Is the problem. I actually went down too far. You know, this really isn't necessary. I'm realizing this now, but it's too late. I've already committed. I've already made the commitment. And we've arrived.
The fish out in the Atlantic leap happily into the nets.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks to the railroad, the merchandise is even still fresh when it arrives in town.
Over 25 fish to the commercial area of Glasgow. Okay. So thankfully we're already connected to the commercial area, I think. Where did I start this track? Over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just build one of these for now. Like so. That was so expensive.
The stones don't reveal their secret to just anyone. Prove that you are worthy of their wonders. How is this achieved? Well, that's written in the stars.
Okay, I realize I accidentally skipped something. A mysterious stone circle is going to transport you into the past, where you can help James Fraser, an equally courageous and passionate man, to win the decisive Battle of Culloden against the English Redcoats and write history in the process. Oh. Okay. This isn't because I made a super expensive. No, I don't think that's related. That is actually a really impressive line, though. The Romans would be proud. Okay, well, let's finish this, and then we'll deal with that. Tracks. There we are. Okay, and then we're gonna buy vehicle 25. Sure, you know, that's fine. And oh, fish here. I bought it on accident again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 25, so I need like a lot. I don't think I actually need that many. Gonna have to make multiple trips either way, I think. So let's just do... Oh my gosh. Let's just do this. Let's get rid of these. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I need a line. I'm out of sorts from trying to figure out how to make that line work. It's gonna be line 9. Okay, now let's figure this other one out, the bonus out. Okay. Modify the carriage route and let it drive along the secret form. Oh, is that what this is? Oh, I can modify this now. Mysterious stone. Okay. The secret route. Written in the stars. Well, I can't see the sky very well, and it's daytime anyways. I wonder if it's from the actual star itself. Okay, well, it has a route. What is this? Route? Oh, okay. Route 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, let's... It's obviously not right, so let's start. Written in the stars. I wonder if that's like, you know, the star you would draw? There's enough points for it, I think. Okay, how was that? Start here. Was it top, bottom, left, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Well, let's try it and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then I guess I don't remember. It's been so long since I've drawn a star. I actually don't remember how it goes. So we'll see if that's right. I've already almost made the money back from building that rail. It's crazy.
The secret of the stone
Perfect.
has been revealed. Although they didn't teleport you back to 1746. It was only to last Monday morning. But maybe that is better than waking up in the midst of a fierce battle.
Beautiful. Okay. So that should be the last bonus objective. Let's find that train. I'm actually curious to see how this looks. Okay, where'd the train go? There it is. Okay, it has 20, so it has to make one more route. So let's just, I guess, watch it from the beginning. This is so ridiculous. Oh man, all in the effort of making something less or more aesthetically pleasing than just cutting through all of this. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. There's so many trees it might just kill the game if I try. It's gonna be really choppy. That's crazy. I mean, I am happy I found a path that isn't just completely through the mountains. I wouldn't say it's a realistic path, but it's a path. And this train has cost me only 200,000 so far. Let's see how much money it makes from dropping these fish off. And then we'll jump in and take it for a ride, I think. Okay, so it's actually made a profit. So let's take this for a ride. Hopefully it's not going to be too choppy, but I'm curious. I kind of want to watch this. This is a beautiful game. Alright, here we go. Little choppy, not too bad yet. Ooh, what a view. Probably the longest tunnel, I think. Nice. Oh, okay, I did miss a part. A couple parts. That's fine. Alright, not bad. And it's going to pick up more than enough. The problem with this route is it's so long that you cannot possibly keep up with the amount of fish that this thing is actually putting out. I guess if you would call that a problem. Oh, that's right. I wanted to quickly look while we're waiting on that. So town statistics, what is, because you have these different sections. Looks like a house, looks like, it says very good. Obviously ours is transportation, I'm guessing. But what's the, where it says mediocre? I don't know what that is. I wish it would tell you what that is. Quality. Shopping facilities, workplaces. Everything's up. Line usage, 7%. Is that it? Huh. It also shows how much the city needs of something, which I think is really cool. Like, you can see it's barely keeping up with the need for fish. I'd be curious to see how quickly it goes through the resources. And I'm guessing that the percentage is growth, so that means everything's growing, except for fish. Fish is obviously not. Again, I wish I knew what this was. Oh. Oh, emissions. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's something to consider going forward. I'm sure there's going to be scenarios where it wants me to keep the emissions low. And there it is. This should be the last.
Thanks to your efforts, the industrial metropolis of Glasgow is really bursting into bloom. The factories are supplied with inexpensive labour, and the workforce with hard liquor and fish. The City Council is grateful, and has even proposed to Her Majesty Queen Victoria that you should be knighted. What an honour!
I would love to be knighted. Okay, so that is the end of our Scottish level, level 3. I'm curious to see where it will go, because now we obviously have boats, but it's still in the 1800s, so I'm wondering where the next level will go. There's 3 more levels in the first campaign. But I guess we'll find that out next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.